So a mom was looking through her Lands' End catalog and she noticed something. The boys' t-shirts had accurate scientific drawings of planets, bugs, and dinosaurs. And the girls' shirts were sparkly and cute. And that's about it. So she took her thoughts to Facebook. And it became a thing. You may have seen this on your Facebook feed this week. The mom is Lisa Ryder, and she joins us now from New York this morning. Lisa, so good to see you.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. You know, I think that there are a lot of people that maybe struggle with those things. They want their young girls to be, you know, educated and sort of be welcome to enjoy things like science and math. So this struck you, but why this Lands' End? Why now did you take to Facebook to share your thoughts?
Well, I was looking through the catalog with my 9-year-old daughter, who, like a ton of girls, loves science, and she'd like to be an astronaut one day. And we saw all these wonderful, realistic, science-themed T-shirt designs for boys, and my daughter fell in love with them. She thought they were great. So we flipped over to find the equivalent sizes for girls, and we were really surprised. My daughter was completely confused that there were no cool science shirts for girls. Instead, there were dogs with tutus, dressed as princesses, and butterflies, and sparkly rhinestones everywhere. And she asked me, she said, "Mom, why are there no cool science shirts for girls?" And I thought it was a great question, so I decided to write Lands' End a letter.
Were you surprised at the feedback you got? Before we get to Lands' End comments, more than 400 people like this on Facebook. There were 67 comments, most people agreeing with you. Did you expect that reaction?
So yes and no. It was definitely a surprise that a letter that I thought would be read by a dozen people got shared and discussed so often. But the overall response really didn't surprise me as much. I think it's clear that this issue resonates with a lot of families, and that gender stereotyping is something important that we should be discussing.
Well, Lands' End seems to agree. They responded to your comment saying, "Thank you for your honest feedback. We are currently sharing your comments with our kid design teams." And then to their fans, they said, "Please know that Lands' End would never intentionally discourage children from pursuing anything that they put their minds to and their hearts into, whether it's music, art, sports, and academics." Does that satisfy you? Do you think that that's progress, or do you think not enough?
Well, first, I was really happy to see Lands' End publicly respond to their customers' concerns. I think Lands' End and other companies have a wonderful opportunity to be more thoughtful in their product designs and marketing, and I'm really hopeful that they will do that.
Well, there are some people that have said, well, why don't you just buy the shirt that, you know, because it's blue, you would think is for a boy, but for your daughter?
You know, I think that's a great question. I don't believe that buying a boy's science shirt for my daughter is the solution, because it perpetuates the idea that science is a boy thing and it's just something she's participating in. I don't think any of our children should have limits placed upon them just because of their gender, and that's what happens every time a little girl has to be taken to the boys' clothing department to get a science-themed tee, and every time a little boy has to go to the girls' department to find something pink.
You make a great point there, and you've started a great discussion. Thanks for sharing some of it with us, Lisa Ryder. Hope you have a good one.
Thank you so much.